My man, stop recording. Don't give me a pound while you recording. You ain't even that cool with me, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga.
What's
you
up?
talking me now? Fuck out of here with that, bro. You putting me on your YouTube, I need money, nigga. You heard me? Fuck out of here with that, nigga.
I got like 10 relays, E110s that they want me to test. I could bring them down and we test each one? I wasn't asking you. I asked you and you ain't one that love.
$25 surcharge for each one.
I got you. Jimmy got it.
Let him know.
All right, I'm gonna tell him. But who wants that $25 surcharge?
If he got $25.
All right, so if they don't, I need two answers. I need two options. So I'm gonna bring them down. We work it out. Wow, gotta fill those things up. Want me to test these relays? Leave this here.
But I don't see the
Okay, so let's talk about the E110. I'm not gonna lie, I like the E110. You know, it's like the classic, you know, not classic, but like the classic relay. You know, before it's not old, it's not new, it's just like, I don't know. I want to say it's the Michael Jordan of the relays. Honestly, that's what I think. That's my opinion. But we're going to go through it, okay? So now if you're looking at the relay, you see that it has a red cover. I kind of like this red cover, but the only thing about this red cover is that this shit is hard to take out, bro. You really got to pry it out unless you have like a cover that's pretty dope. But for the most part, you're going to have to pry this thing out. So I'm gonna just remove this cover easily. Okay, yeah, but that's not how easy it normally would be. But, you know, for this situation, I'm going to make it pretty easy. So now we got the whole body of the relay here. There's like a little display. I like to call it the screen, but it's a display. Okay, obviously a display because it displays the information. So let's remove that display real quick because I want to go through this and show you all the pieces. So right now, that's only two pieces that we removed. We removed the red cover and we removed the display. I'm sorry, I have a speech impediment. Anyway, so now we're left with this big square thing with other pieces in it that we got to explain. The first piece I'm going to take off is the programmer. We have a EP160, a type EP160 in there. So we're going to remove that programmer because we want to break it down. So that's another piece of the relay. So right now you have this big square looking thing and there's another piece in there looking like a cartridge. So we're going to take that out and guess what that is? That is the flame amplifier. This one is a type E1R1. Ooh, we're going to remove that one because we're going to talk about each one as we're putting it back. So now we're left with the chassis. I believe that's what it's called, the chassis, right? Yeah, the chassis. What you don't see is the sub base, which let me pop it right there on top. Yeah, there goes the sub base. So now this chassis sits into that sub base. We're going to go through each and every terminal to know what terminal is for what. But for now, we're going to just show this chassis. Let's look at, oh, look, on the side of it, it has these codes, basically breaking it down. Actually, I think all the terminals are on the side, so we can actually read it and see what's going on. So let's read this terminal as we bring it to the side. Okay, so it says all ratings 120V, 50, 60 hertz accepted as noted. All wiring must be NEC class 1. All right, so we don't know what NCE class 1. Let's pop it up before we can understand what that is. Okay, total connected load not to exceed 2000 VA. Okay, max ambient temperature 125. So if this thing cooks more than 125 degrees, it's a wrap. Wiring for base terminals, C chassis or programmer bulletin for details. Okay, so let's continue to see what they got more on this. So so L1. Okay, L1 is for the 120V hot. That's where you're gonna put your power wire at. L1. So once L1 is hot, it's powered up, right? So L2 is your 120 neutral. We gotta have that neutral for it to work. You definitely gotta have that neutral for it to work. Okay, so but look, they call it common. Common, neutral. Okay, I can see the difference, I guess. We're gonna look that one up. Okay, so what we got? M. That's the next one. M. The letter M. Burner motor. So obviously, if they put the word M, I'm gonna think motor, because most relays, if they have the terminal M, it would be motor. So M is for motor. Burner motor. Oh, burner motor. What it says? Burner motor 250 VA. Pilot duty 9.8. Whatever. Okay, we'll continue on. So now the next letter is A. A is the next letter, and that is for alarm. Now, this terminal is a luxury terminal, because if the boiler or the relay perhaps goes into safety, this terminal will get 120, which then you can put a light bulb or some kind of signal to send it to your phone or to send it to the light bulb or whatever to say, hey, my boiler's in safety. Not too many people use this, but when they do use this, that kind of means they're bougie. You know what I mean? Because not too many people use it. It's a luxury thing. You got to pay extra for that. So let's see what's the next one. X. C programmer bulletin for terminal X. So let's go see the bulletin and see what's popping. Okay, that's the bulletin. X, that's what it means. I'm not reading it right now, but we'll skip that. Terminal 7, main fuel. 250. Okay, so terminal 7 is probably where they're going to wire in the gas or oil valve. So whenever the main fuel gets powered, this is the one that you're going to have powering the gas valve or the main oil valve. The three-way oil valve will get power from here, or the actuating gas valve will also get powered from here. So that's what 7 is about. Okay, 5 and 6. We're going to use 5 and 6 together because that's the pilot. But there's a difference between both of them, right? So pilot 5, check programmer for timings. Pilot 6. So the difference between them is the timing. One is I think it's 10 seconds. One is, I think it's 3 seconds. We'll get more into that. I'll put the literature up there for you can actually see it and, understand it better. But let's keep going. So then now we have S1, S2 flame detector. So this is where you're going to put your flame detector, like your UV scanner, your infrared scanner, the flame rod, if you have one, whatever. I don't know if you're going to put the flame rod there, but this is the terminal to scan your flame detector. L113. This is the important one. L1 to 13. That's your limits. That's 9 out of 10 going to be your low water cutoff, your smoke alarm, all those good things that stop the boiler from working. You know what I mean? The pressure control, all that is going to go through L1 to 13. Those are your limits. So if you take this relay off and put a jumper from L1 to 13, your boiler will come on, and it might even fire. It's not safe. It's not safe. I would do it for testing purposes, but that's about it. So now we got 13 to 3, fuel lock interlock. So that's like an interlock to stop it saying, hey, the fuel's not popping. The fuel's not popping. Let's lock it out. I think most of the time you might see this in oil. I could be wrong because I don't really see it too much in gas, but in oil you'll see it sometimes. The fuel, is it going with the low temperature oil? I'm not too sure, but we'll put the literature up there to explain more on that one. Okay, so then 3 to P. Ooh, this is another one. This is like the cousin to the standing L113. 3 to P means running interlock. That's what it says. It says running interlock, recycling on EP1XX series, meaning it doesn't recycle. It's going to turn off and say, hey, bro, we need somebody to press the reset. 3 to P is your running interlock. That's your air switch. Those are all the things that are need to be made while your boiler's running, saying, hey, we're running, we good. No, we're not good. Let's not run anymore. That's pretty much what 3 to P is. MD, low fire starting interlock. MD. So MD is your low fire interlock. That's where the low fire switch is. Yeah, the low fire switch, which is normally hidden inside the mod motor. A lot of people, they put it on the mod motor because that's the only place normally I would see it, inside the mod motor. So a lot of people don't know that low fire switch is inside the mod motor. Remember that. But that's M to D. And after M to D, it goes to D to 8, which is the high fire limit switch. So this is like, yo, bro, we're in high fire. We good. We made that switch. Let's go purge back into low so we can start the boiler up. That's what D to 8 is. So it's crazy because it'll go from M to D and then D to 8. That's that circuit right there. That's the low fire, high fire gas. Not gas, but high fire purge switch. I'll call it the purge switch because that's the switch that's hitting when it's purging into low and high fire. So what else? We got X. X is high. 12 is low. Don't know. Oh, and 11 is auto. We don't know what those is. Modulating circuits. Okay, it says modulating circuits. So yeah. So the X, 12, 11, and 10. X being high fire, 12 being low fire, 11 being auto, 10 being common, which they share. So 11 being, hey, put it on auto, it does it by itself. X and 12 is like, yo, it does it on this, you controlling it. And common is like, yo, I'm just trying to share it with everybody. That's the modulation control. That's what makes the burner go up and down, up and down. Mid fire, high fire, low fire, modulating. That's what that is for. So now, that's pretty much this whole relay. That's all the terminals in the back and all that other stuff. So let's put this thing back together. So we're going to go with the flame amplifier first. That's the first thing to go in. That's right. We're going to put that bad boy in there. There you go. And then that's the EUV1 amplifier. Okay, that's the type it is. All right. So we're going to put this other thing inside there, which is the programmer. I like to call these cartridges because it looks like Nintendo cartridges. So this is the programmer, the EP160, which is good for gas and oil. It's infrared. And then we're gonna put the little display back, connect that thing there. Okay, and then we'll cover it. All right, we just covered it. So now that's pretty much the E110. And I like this relay. There's other relays that we're going to go over, but for now, just enjoy the E110.
Which one? You just open it. IP100.
Oil?
That's a good relay.
Yes, this is good relay.
I might take that one. I might take that one for my truck. I might take
Just sitting on the Deegan. Is that you?
I don't got an aggressive truck.
Somebody fucking just left that bitch there and fucking went on their way. I mean, we saw the tow truck and the van on the side, no guy with it.
Bro, I hope you're ready, Saturday. I don't want to talk about it, bro. You do all that still shit you want.
First of all, of course I'm gonna show up. Second of all, you know it's gonna be freezing that day.
I don't care what it is.
I just wanna make sure that you have your bubble and shit.
It could be a snowstorm. Right. It could be a snowstorm. I'll still be out there waiting.
Good.
Yeah, here's a cover.
Both games combined.
I'm letting you know. I'm putting all this before the video. You know what I'm saying? But they can see all the shit you talking and they see you lose.
And I'm gonna make this aggressive versus Lairden again. You know what I'm saying? Putting them on my back.
You didn't put them on your back.
Yes, I did. I chose the right team. I Phil Jackson that. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bust your ass, man, bro. I'm not even playing with you, like. You better not be playing the nose. Don't disrespect me, bro. After the first couple points, you gonna put your sneakers on? That's what you gonna do?
After the first couple points, I score.
Whoever scored. I won 21.
Who got stamina for 21?
I do.
The nigga that was throwing up all over the court.
I don't throw up no more. I don't throw up no more. I don't throw up no more. What's up?
Quarter. It's 3 quarters. All right, so
You only gonna be lasting 1 quarter.
bro, what the fuck is all this shit? I put on. That's it. It stays like this.
What is it for?
It's the air valve.
What the fuck is this? But no, I think this is the air part, right? This is the bleeder, and you pipe it in. You put.
I know that, but what the fuck is all this for?
I think
The ultimate air eliminator.
I think this is like the gap. This is where you go in, or maybe you cap this off.
Right here, bro.
There you go.
Got you.
There you go.
So this is the boiler.
I ain't never seen some shit like this, bro.
Yeah, we don't need Bobby over here, bro. What the fuck I'm doing?
You have to have something in the water.
That's a fact.
That's how it opened. What's the matter?
Yes and
What
no.
you get nervous about?
It's a hot water system.
He had the return pump.
Okay. This is just on top of the boiler like a pump safety, bro.
No, not supposed to be doing that. That's supposed to be in line with the.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think.
Let's say the pump is pushing the water.
There's no pump there.
I understand that. I understand that. But let's say
If it was.
if it was coming out of the boiler, you have a pump here pushing the water that way. This have to be facing the same way of the pump. If the pump is pulling this way, that's how this is supposed to be. If the pump is pushing, it's supposed to be here.
Away from the pump.
Yeah. So when the water goes through here, let's say this is the building and this is the boiler. Every time the water goes through it, the air is going to come out through it. That's
fire, bro.
And then in the bottom, that's when you put the distraction.
So that means that it comes off the boiler, and wherever it goes after that, that's where you coming off
right
of.
there. You see that?
You're doing extra shit with this though.
Right there. This should be
It's
here.
modifying. This is modifying.
Yeah, but I can't do all of that.
No, so
You can't get something like this more brolic. They have brolic.
no,
ones, though.
Singer is not. It's not a boiler. That's a check valve. It's like a big check valve with a.
That whole system. What is
That's not. That's that whole system is a big pump that sends the water
Yeah, I
to the
know.
tower.
Me either.
To the
This is not the one you're using. You need something like this, but bigger, more powerful. I think it's leaking maybe because it's not the right rating for it.
So it's shot.
No, but I'm saying he changed it and then it leaked.
Yeah, they changed this yesterday. This is the new one. I never.
Oh,
used
listen, I need
And they give you the right one because they have 2 different ones. They have one for steam, one for hot water.
Yeah, this for hot water. So right here, for hot, for water line, air vent for water line.
Okay, 79. Yeah, the 75 is for steam, and 79 is for.
So why would this leak then? Is it overpressurized? No.
I don't know what's the maximum pressure.
2 slip couplings,
75.
All right, bro.
All
Yo,
right, brother.
after him. All right.
Where you see that? Oh, see, yes.
Yeah, what do you call it? I gotta get my customer back online. What the fuck? Because they're sitting there fucking drinking coffee, smoking cigarettes.
20 guys in one working.
Right. Okay, yo.
One guy mad at me yesterday because he had to change the meter. He said, "No, I gotta stay here and change the meter." I said, "Bro, I can't run the high fire, bro.
job.
I can't run the high fire."
He's getting upset with you because he has to do his job.
Because he know why? Because he kept telling me it's the boost. I said, no, bro, it's your meter. So I held the whole video and I said, bro, you think you gonna win? He said, I bet you. Then he said, I told you it was the booster. I said, you got it. He came back down like 10 minutes. I'm gonna change my meter. I said, oh, so you changing the meter? He said, yeah, I'm gonna change the meter. I said, all right.
Be good, baby.
I don't know, bro. Maybe he's right. Maybe he got a dub. But that's wild. Just be prepared for Saturday though, because you gonna get that dub too.
I am gonna get done. You're right. You're absolutely right.
They all work. Every single one of them. And actually, one of them, we built one great one, and the other one's for parts. So we got one with the programmer, one with a chassis, and I think one with a screen. But every other one works.